What's going on, YouTube? This your boy King Gabe once again with another toy review, and not just any toy review, but the Transformers finale. At least for now. Yeah, might possibly get some other, Transformer toys in the future. Maybe, possibly. It's kind of up in the air because, as you can see from here, my excuse the other stuff. As you can see, the my shelf is pretty full, and on the transformer levels, especially the Autobots are really filled up there. I could get a few more Preds or Decepticons possibly, but yeah, like I say, that's a maybe. Just all depends, on what the future holds. I'm not gonna say yay or nay yet, but at the moment, yeah, it's probably not gonna be like it at the moment, like I say. So just all depends on what happens in the future. But like I mentioned in my last toy review of Teen Wolf, I do tend to get a few other figures outside of Transformers, like Goku from DBZ. Stuff like that on the shelf where you probably noticed my Gundam figures or something like that. So yeah, there's that. So today we're going to be taking a look at Wheeljack, Hound, and Shadow Panther. We got two Autobots here, and you're probably thinking that this is a Maximal because, like, oh yeah, you got two Autobots. Yeah, of course you'd have a Maximal with them. Actually, that's a Predacon. I know, that's actually pretty shocking. I actually was surprised myself. I literally thought that Shadow Panther would be a Maximal and not a Pred, because first thing came to my mind was, he's practically looks like a repaint of the Kingdom Cheetor. Pretty much is a Cheetor, like, yeah, painted black. And so I was like, okay, yeah, that'd be a pretty cool figure. He could team up with Cheetor and Tigatron, because Tigatron is a repaint of Cheetor too. Back in the day when they first made the Beast Wars show, originally Tigatron was going to be a wolf transformer, which eventually we did get one. But at the time in season 1, the budget was not as high as it was that it would, later on due to ratings and stuff. But when they first started out, they were, they had to use what they had, and they were trying to save some money by doing a repainted Cheetor, which actually made a very good benefit for a lot of good dialogue between Tigatron and Cheetor. So they sort of looked at each other like brothers, Watch yourself, little cat. Always do, big cat. Yeah, so that was a good way to work that out. Actually got to give them credit there for that. A whole lot of credit. You work with what you got. So, yeah, Shadow Panther. Matter of fact, we're going to do him first. Yeah, we're going to start off with him now. Oh, thanks. Yeah, which, sorry about that noise there. I spied a little fly going around the door. I was just getting rid of that off camera. Off screen. It is implied that I have smacked the fly. So, anywho, let's take a look at Shadow Panther. Yeah, he's got these red eyes. I guess that's supposed to clarify that he's a Predacon. He's evil! 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 Yeah, so, now of course you could say, well, Gabe, okay, he's a Predacon, but what if he's like Black Arachnia? She was a Predacon and then she became a Maximal, even though she originally was a Maximal that got reprogrammed and then broke her programming. And then, of course, another example before Black Arachnia was, of course, Dinobot. He was a Pred that immediately became a Maximal in the show because he was really ticked off with Megatron. As stated, Megatron, not only did you fail to defeat the Maximals when you had the chance, you failed to bring us to the right planet! You idiot! Yeah, so there was that. However, though, I don't know, because they don't. He's not in the show or anything, and this is supposed to be a Kingdom toy, by the way. And I've actually looked through the whole Kingdom series, all the 3 chapter miniseries. Even the one that introduced the Beast Wars characters, I did not see him in there at all. So I can't really say how his story goes. I could say how Dinobot's story goes, even though they sort of did him slightly different, but he did, I guess you could say he did defect to the Maximals at the end of the series. Problem is, he died in the process immediately towards the end of the saga. Yeah, whereas in Beast Wars, you had he didn't die until season 2, and Dinobot had been with the Maximals for a pretty good while throughout season 1 and pretty much the first half of season 2, and a little bit into, yeah, he pretty much died, I say, like, right before the last 4 episodes of the series, because, yeah, after that, it was Transmutate and then the Agenda, which was a 3-parter. So yeah, Dinobot had been around a while in Beast Wars, unlike the Kingdom series. Yeah. So yeah, we were able to know that. And then again with Black Arachnia, she was around as a Predacon for 2 seasons and then defected to the Maximals because of Silver Bolt, of course. Yeah. So, but we don't know what Shadow Panther's story is here. So. Unless maybe there's something in the comics of Beast Wars or something, but until I know, he's gonna be on my Predacon shelf for now. So, which is really sad, because had they gone and made him a Maximal right away, we could have made comparisons to Black Panther. Yeah. Why would you want to make something that looks like that resembles Black Panther evil? Why? Wow, I don't usually get angry in these things here. Anywho, let's take a look at him. Articulation-wise, he's got good movement. Yeah, good. Been, really a lot of, pretty much like the Cheetor figure. Yeah. There's that, kick back. You can just kick back and lay back, Yeah, there's that. Cool. Same as Cheetor, pretty much. So let's get him transformed. If you've seen the Cheetor review, you probably can guess how he's going to transform. You're going to... His tail is wedged in there. There we go. That's going to be his weapon. And of course, he's going to hold it like this by this thing. I know at one point when I first got Cheetor, I had him holding it like that. So yeah, it's gonna be holding it like this because of the blades up here. Gonna straighten that out. Gonna start folding that in. Bring his robot mode feet out. Yeah. Transform. Open up this little shell. He is the shell of a cat. Like they say, like an old saying, he's the shell of a man. Yeah, bring that down. And yeah, I forgot to show that. Yeah, I put the mouth like that. Yeah. Okay, get the arm straightened a little bit there. Like that. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, like this. And of course, when you straighten this arm out, you can see, I think you can see it there. If you can make it out, it's a Predacon signal there. Yeah, that's the other thing, that reason why I kind of have to put him with the, yeah, because at least now, oh yeah, Black Arachnia, she has a Predacon insignia too, but again, we knew her story. She, matter of fact, even when she sided with the Maximals, she actually did not change, the whole her Predacon symbol thing. Yeah, it was still on her and everything. So she was just that one Predacon hanging with the Maximals. until she got remade into a transmetal too. But only reason they even did that was because Tarantulas was trying to kill her. So, and with Dinobot, my Dinobot figure I don't think has either a Predacon or a Maximal Signal on insignia on him. So, but yeah, either way, again, we knew their story. We don't know his. So now I sound now the way I'm expressing myself reminds me of Phaelus about Ninja Turtles, about Turtles Forever, when he was really upset about how they treated the 87 turtles there. So now just turn his head. What is with this head? This Robobo head? I cannot believe. Can you believe? I think, you know, okay, like, okay, you remember, from those of you, any of you, if you hadn't seen it, make sure you go back and check it out. My review of when I did Optimus Primal and Megatron, and I think also the Cheetor figures. The ones that were from the Beast Wars line had these battle masks. Yeah, Optimus Primal and Megatron, they had these battle masks that you could put on them, but they still had their original faces. The masks were just an accessory to sort of, you know, like, say if I would go out for Halloween and put on a glasses and fake nose disguise. Yeah, it was something like that. It looked a lot better than that, but yeah, this is actually his head. There's no, you don't have any other form underneath. I can't go under there, and that's his head. I mean, even as a Predacon, I mean, you couldn't, it just seemed like, to me, it just seemed like this figure, even, like I say, as a Predacon, would seem like he would have, at least have an actual face similar to Cheetor, or just a face in general. It's so bad it made me want to smack the wall. Yeah, it was, apparently I missed that bug earlier, and I was getting, so I think I got him now. I think I got the fly or whatever it was there, but ooh, but trust me, that's not as irritating as what I'm looking at right here. So articulation wise, he can move his hand and stuff. He can hold the fist. He can move this ugly head all the way around. Oh, ew. And he can do this. Yeah, he can do that. He can move the legs and the bend at the knee, and then he can dance. Yeah, he can break dance and all that. Okay, and then of course his weapon. He can do the slashing. I'm going to slash you. I am the Shadow Panther. Okay, so yeah, that's okay. Now there is something somewhat positive I can say about this figure. Aside from, you know, the way he's made, the rest of them, besides the head, the rest of them is not bad. It's just, aside from his allegiance as a Predacon, yeah, I guess the head is really the thing that kind of bothers me the most, and why he's a Predacon in the first place, that we don't, yeah, why didn't they just make him a Maximal so he could, you know, join with Cheetor and Tigatron, and yeah, even have a face similar to them. They could still make it a little different, but, you know, similar. However, the thing I think is probably why they made this, if those of you remember, I mentioned about when I was talking about, you know, Predacons like Dinobot and Black Arachnia becoming Maximals, and I mentioned about the death of Dinobot, I mentioned about that happened before the last 4 episodes of season 2. In the last 3 episodes of Beast Wars, the agenda, we were introduced to Ravage, who, as any of y'all from any Transformer G1 Transformer fans would know, was the little cat that turned into a cassette, Panther, I guess he was, that would turn into a cassette tape and go inside Soundwave. Well, apparently in Beast Wars, Ravage had been rebuilt, as Optimus Primal explained, into a Predacon, and he was sent out by the Tri-Predacus Council to try to arrest Megatron for starting up, the whole Beast Wars. Because the Tri-Predacus Council, they did have an agenda with the Maximals, but they didn't want to act just right away. They didn't want to go into a full-fledged war. They kind of wanted to wait till a perfect time, or as Thanos would say, it's not the time. And yeah, so that's why they were trying. That's why they were ticked off with Megatron. So yeah, they sent Ravage, who had been rebuilt into a Predacon, and yeah, with the whole Russian accent, covert agent Ravage at your service. So I think my assumption is that the Kingdom line must have made this figure, even though it looks like a Cheetor repaint except for the head, to resemble Ravage from Beast Wars. And another reason I think that might be the possibility, because they also made figures like Transmutate. I don't think they got a figure back then in the 90s, but Kingdom took one of their fossilizers, I think the Paleotrex one, and made a somewhat repaint of it to look like Transmutate. So you got Transmutate looking like a fossilizer. Yeah, so I think they had Ravage on the mind when they made this figure, which I guess that's kind of, I kind of could see why you would do that, but I don't know. I feel like they should have just made him a Maximal. Anyway, let's take a look at let's take a look at Hound first. I'll save Wheeljack for the last one. So now, yeah, that's why I did Shadow Panther first, so I could do all my complaining first, and now we can get no complaining. You can see he rolls really well. Woo wee! Look at me, I'm a hound. I'm a hound car, yeah. Yeah, and he can do that. A breakdancing hound car. I'm a breakdancing hound car. So yeah, it's pretty much it with the vehicle modes, guys. As you can see, guys, weapons attached to him. That's what he looks like without them. Pretty much like your typical Indiana Jones kind of Jeep, or Army Jeep, I guess. Excuse me, your Army Jeep, I suppose you could say. Guy's arms, that's pretty much the most of the kibble that shows. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing big. So to get him transformed, of course, yeah, raise that up. Let's see, trying to see where I can start. Oh, right here. Okay, so yeah, open that up. Gotta pull those little flaps up a little bit. Trying to, okay, yeah, raise that. And let's see, there's a, might wanna, yeah, you have to kind of be moving. Yeah, okay, here we go. It's been a while since I transformed this guy. Yeah, it's been, that's what I was trying to avoid. Okay. I don't want it to be detached during transformation, okay? Stop it. You're making me complain. So, okay. Okay, so, yeah, now let's put it back on. And that's why they got them on the wrong, I attached it on the wrong way. Huh, thought I heard something behind me there. Anywho, open up the arm, you can see the robot mode head coming too. Let's go on and form those legs. His legs! So, got the legs all formed up. That's actually a pretty neat way to do that there. Really like these G1 toys there. They got some really good ways of well, actually I think some of these are Kingdom. Now there are a few that I think are preferably from G1. But I think some of these did come from Kingdom and they're like remakes of the G1 form. So, but yeah, it's kind of hard to tell since I didn't, open them up out of the packaging on this video. So yeah, there we go. Got that. So he's pretty much well formed. Just got to come back and get his backpack together. Yeah, I think, yeah, sort of like that. Or I think it's like that. Okay, it's like that. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, Hound for you. Not bad, not a bad figure at all. I kind of got a feeling that the arm joints are supposed to come up here. I think it's supposed to do that. Maybe, okay, okay, maybe not, okay. Well, anywho, anyway, they're in place, so. He can move his legs, bend at the knee. Bend at the knee again. Well, and, of course, he can turn his waist all the way around, even with the backpack. And he can do his arm all the way around, bend at the elbow, move it, and you move it all around. And then the other arm, he can do the same thing. That's how you do your Transformers. So, and yeah, he can't move the head. Wait, I think there's a step I forgot. I think that might be, let me, hang on a second. Yeah, I honestly think I forgot something. Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay. Thought I did. Well, because of this on the back, yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, you can move his head all the way around. Just have to move that back a little, is all. So, yeah, not bad figure. As far as his weapons, though, you can arrange them in his hands. It's individual blasters or whatever. Do some blasting. Okay, so yeah, you can do that, or I think you can combine the weapons, of course. I think you can do like that. Have like a Mega Blaster. And you can also do this. You can put this up like so. And now you got like this little blaster up here. Although I think it's supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be that one. Yeah, because I remember seeing in G1 Transformers him sort of having this look here when he was in his robot mode before he changed back to his car form. Yeah, but then you have this little guy in either hand. Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much it with that one. With Hound, not bad at all. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. So now we got Wheeljack for the finale, and he's already trying to transform. Show how he can roll really well. See, he got his weapon attached to him too. Yeah. So yeah, he rolls really well. Well, kind of, sort of. Yeah. The wheels, they are able to move. I think it's because of the way. Yeah, they move a little bit like that. That's the only nitpick there. But trust me, it's not a major issue or anything like that. Like, oh no, he can't move his wheels. So, yeah. Other than that, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Really good way of compacting all his kibble and everything. Only thing you see is his little head, but it's turned to the back, so that's it makes a good little hideaway. We don't suspect a thing. So to get him transformed, I don't want to lose the weapon. So to get him transformed, you're going to, let's see, you gotta try to see which one you do first here. This one and Hound I have not done in a while. I recently just got them back in the car mode before the review because I display all my stuff in robot mode on the shelf there, as you've noticed there. Let's see. I think you're supposed to you gotta open. I know this has got to open up here. Unless you start up here. Yeah, let's try that. Open up. And yep, okay. So you start up there. Got his get his arms out and everything. Almost reminds me of a Megazord formation. Bring the head out. Get these into place. Like so. Now we're gonna take this, and yeah, another reason it make me think of a Megazord because it looks like you could put somebody in there like and make a cockpit out of that. Yeah, somebody right in there. So bring this up. Let's get it connected right. There we go. So now you got that. Now we can form the legs. You gotta push that in. Same with the other. And as you bring it out, you take that little bottom part of that window, push it in, stand them up, and bring his arms on down. And you got Wheeljack. Sorry. Yeah, you might want to do it like this. That way you can bend at the elbow. Yeah, do his arms like that. Yeah, in position. So, yeah, you got Wheeljack here. Not bad. He actually, yeah. Once you kind of figure out where to start at, it's a pretty easy transformation. You just gotta, as you saw in the video, you got it's best to start from the top and then go down to the legs. So yeah, if you know where to start at, he's not. It doesn't take much to transform him, and he looks really cool. So, especially back here, since you took these and rearranged like that, makes it kind of like he got some. Kind of makes me think of those little things that were on Optimus and Robots in Disguise, the 2002 Transformer series, Autobots and Predacons, and then Decepticons, where he had these little things that he shot a laser from, so pretty much anime style, Blaze Blasters. Which, don't get me wrong, that was really cool. Little lasers there. The best scene was when Optimus was really angry at the Predacons, and he was just going off on it. He's like, Blaze Blaster. Strength attack. And like all these missiles and stuff. The president's like, holy cow, this guy is really upset. It's firing his whole arsenal at us. Shut up and keep running. So, then you take his weapon, you're going to place it here, like that. I had another, at one point I had another Wheeljack figure where the weapon had to be attached to his side, and I couldn't get it in his hand. So this figure, so this is a lot better than that other figure I had. I'm wondering, you might could, let's see, there's another little insert there. I'm just wondering if there is a, well, you can also put it there if you want there. Yep, so like a little sight blaster or something. You can put it if you want, or just keep it in his hand. I think this is for, I think that it can go here like that, but that doesn't really, this is the part of the weapon that needs to aim forward though. So there's that. So yeah, like I say, move at the leg, bend at the knee, move his feet there, which is really, you know, car part. He can do that. Turn his leg all the way around, turn his waist all the way around, and of course move this arm, bend at the elbow, fist all the way around, and even that. Somewhat. Yeah, it kind of got this little thing in this way, but yeah, other than that, yeah, he can, it does have some, you can get some movement there. Head goes all the way around like that. So yeah, it's a really cool figure. Not just you know, just keep it simple and everything, and you get a good toy out of Wheeljack. Yeah, pretty much almost even the same with Hound, just keeping it simple, you know. And yeah, and Shadow Panther. What? See, now he's causing trouble. So yeah, there you go. So that's my, for right now, this is the finale of Transformers in toy reviews. I do have a few others. A few other toys, not these are all the Transformers at the moment, unless I get more, but for right now that's all the Transformers that I have. But I will probably do a few others. I mentioned well, no, actually I didn't mention, well, I'm gonna say it now. But yeah, there's a few others I do plan to do. One of them is probably gonna be a redo of Turbo Man at some point in the future. Though, for anybody who hasn't seen the Turbo Man Royal Talk, and even if you had, you can still definitely catch a redo of Turbo Man in the future, just by itself, you know, without the review. I can put a link to the review, you know, to it, you know, if those of you who hadn't seen it, when I review the Turbo Man figure. There's a couple of other toys that I want to redo. Just a few other toys, and also there's one really big toy setup that would probably come at some point. I would say in the next week or two, because I have to set it up. Because it's gonna it's sort of a it's a setup kind of toy that I have to, you know, set up in one of the rooms of the house to really show how it works and everything. So yeah, so be expecting something big like that in the future, probably a couple of weeks from now. Yeah, so other than that, if you like what you see, definitely like, subscribe to the channel. Be sure to get some of our Visible Comic Books and support us on Patreon, even if it's just $1 a month. You can request a toy that you like to have reviewed in the comment section, or you can send it to us via the P.O. box in the description box. Make sure it's in mint condition. And also another update, there will be some more history videos coming up. Like, you know, I did history of Digimon and Power Rangers, so there will be some more history videos of my old stories, and there will definitely be comic book updates as well. Because like I say, since I got all my fan art done, and also character designs for the first issue. It is time to get into, you know, illustrating the issue itself. So, yeah, there'll definitely be updates with that. So, other than that, that's all I got to say, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everybody.